Okay, so up to ISDN numbers, we're going to disconnect them. We're not worried about them. Because the DDR, we can't convert that to DDR anyway. So what we do is we convert this to one ISDN.
And maintain one DDI number.
Well, we can maintain one DDI number there, but that's just for the extra ISDN number. In fact, well, you can't do that as well, because once we convert this to normal ISDN, it's a BRI, you get 2 ports. So you won't have any DDRs in there. Because analog line, the analog number cannot be on DDR.
Yeah, but bearing in mind we've got 2 ISDN ports over there.
But it's one BRI, and that splits up to 2 ISDN ports. You only get 2 incoming calls at any given time.
Well, in Cape Town currently I've got 3 BRIs.
But if you got how many ports have you got on your F4? You have 4. And in one gives you how many concurrent calls in one? 2. And that one's got.
No, you're sitting with exactly the same situation in Joburg.
Joburg with that thing is only got 1 port. Gives you 2 BRIs.
So you'll need a 4X.
That was it. That's the only got 1 port. Because we only budgeted for 2 ISDN ports for Joburg. But that's fine. Look, what I'm saying here,
well, one alternative that we can look at,
we leave the 2 there, so we split it up. One will be the 4460 number, and there will be just a second one. Because all the calls, second one, all the calls are coming in here. Now the only problem is it's going to be not DDR numbers. All your DDR numbers are on this backbone. Are you eventually going to have all the Java calls routed via here?
all the calls eventually is going to come in via 0861 Romano, which is going to ring
everything there. So the meantime, which is then going to be transferred up this way.
Yes.
Okay. So at the moment, you want all those calls to come in here. Either you can have them answered there.
No, but we don't want them answered there because we don't have a receptionist there.
Alright, so then all those calls must be then through call routing, either come down this way or via the ADSL one. But that means you only got 6 calls that we can give in time.
Is there no way you can transfer a Joburg number to the Cape Town one?
No, because I know one number.
Yeah, but so there's no.
There is one way, and that is by taking that 4460 number over to Switchtown instead of
Or to Switchtown, but then still all the calls, incoming calls made by ADSL.
For Joburg, yes. But I mean, considering in Joburg, I mean, how many lines do I currently have in Joburg in total? 2, 4 lines.
3, 4, 5.
So the only thing that we do is we have it come over to the Joburg switch, to the Joburg ADSL.
Alright, but you've only got Switchtel, yeah, we haven't worked on Joburg doing anything with Switch telecoms.
But then in any case, need Switch telecoms. How's the outgoing telephone calls going to go? That's why we initially said we're going to get 2 Switch telecom accounts.
Okay, then it clears it up. Okay, so we've got down 2. So what we do is we number port that one to Switch telecom. So we've got 6 calls in and out there, plus
gives us 8 lines, which is exactly the same as what we have.
These two won't be, the ISDNs will be doing nothing there. No incoming calls will come via here at all. No outgoing calls will go via that. So the ISDNs are purely going to be for backup, for outgoing calls, if this fails.
Or flow over.
Flow over. Okay, so you can set it for flow over for outgoing calls. So it gives you 6, 7, 8, plus 2, 8 calls at any given time.
Considering there's 12 extensions.
Yeah.
12,
then you've got to make this
9 active extensions.
You've got to make this one outgoing calls maximum of 5 to keep it open for incoming calls. Or outgoing maximum of 4, otherwise it's fine over there.
That's correct.
You see what I'm saying for you?
No, with you, I'm just trying to understand the route of the traffic. Let's say, for Joburg, it's going to go via Joburg, Switchtel.
Yeah, that 446 number is going to be
Quick question. Initially, Switchtel said that calls between Switchtel customers is free.
Yeah, yes, correct.
So in other words, if my Joburg is on Switchtel, my Cape Town is on Switchtel, and I phone from Joburg to Cape Town, and it travels over the Switchtel network, I don't pay for it.
No, shouldn't pay for it.
If I phone one of our clients, which is also making use of the Switchtel network, I don't pay for it.
Correct. That's what they came us on the website.
That's what the whole I read this, yeah.
I read this earlier.
Because it's in their local area network.
Correct.
Yes. So, that is actually not going to cost us anything if it goes over DigiNet, the calls to Cape Town, goes over over Diginet or over ADSL. The cost is going to be the same, except as far as bandwidth is concerned.
Yeah, correct. No, absolutely. All right.
All we've done, okay, this is where the last bit comes in this. We've got this and this line. We've never used this line yet. You want to use that line just for internal communications. Because
Well,
as you said, there's no cost.
Internal communication, in other words, if I'm in Cape Town and I find a Joburg extension, Romano extension, yes, then it goes over Diginet line. But if the ADSL is full, in other words, I've got 6 outgoing calls on the ADSL, and I'm phoning a Joburg telephone number, then obviously it can't break up over the ADSL because the ADSL is full. Then I want to transfer that overflow Joburg number over the Diginet to Joburg Epigee, and from there break out to the ADSL in Joburg or to ISN in Joburg.
So you want to do vice versa. That's okay, because we haven't used any of this 256K bandwidth yet now in our core routine. We go everything via Switch Telecom and via redundancy via the mainly incoming. So now outgoing calls must go via these things. Unless you have a total failure, but you don't want to stop paying call costs.
Yes, unless I have a total failure.
No. A lot of configuration, a lot of code.
Not really, eh?
So the routine will have to be okay.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm sitting here now and I'm phoning Joburg. I'm going to phone this 4460 number while everything's on me, which means I'm coming through Switch. Because we're going to number port that to you.
Yeah, so it's going to come in.
Oh,
So
so
Switch Town needs to forward that number directly to my Cape Town branch.
Yes, so that's
Okay, and then my Cape Town branch will forward that specific call over my Diginet initially.
Diginet or ADSL.
Over my Diginet initially. If my Diginet capabilities is full, then it's going to fall over onto ADSL.
So it's going in and then out again.
That's correct.
So that's what you really want. You want all the calls this way. They come in because all the other 446 numbers are coming this way. You want it all. So all Joburg calls. So most of your traffic is that way. So you can have, say, 4 incoming calls there at any given time. Outgoing calls, now, I mean, I'm going to have 6 outgoing calls, 4 outgoing calls.
3 is more than sufficient.
No, but you're not using this line except for outgoing.
Oh, well, then we can push it up.
Because you're going 4 incoming. So all the calls, all the incoming calls.
But bear in mind, the Joburg ADSL line is not a 4 meg line like in Cape Town. That's a 1 meg line.
So call it 3 calls.
But it's still only 750 upload.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's a 1 meg line, you say?
12 then.
12.
So that gives me how many? Well, if you can do 6 on a 7-1, you can do definitely 3 on this. Yeah. So let's call it 3. So I've got 3 outgoing calls at any given time going this way. Fail over, you can either then route it via the Diginet outgoing using this ADSL.
okay, well in that case, what I'll do is Diginet I'll push up to 512 instead of 256.
Yeah. So you only got this. You only basically got this calls coming in. So you can have at any given time 4 to whatever calls coming in. See, there's a bit to be played around here because now all of these things, the only reason why you're keeping these ISDN is for failure. Because 2 ISDN.
Well, that shouldn't theoretically be needed for too much longer because I'm busy looking at a satellite connection between Joburg and Cape Town in any case.
Yeah, because if this goes down, you're going to route the call via the Diginet.
Yes.
I can see what's going to happen. Look, the whole concept of as long as we got that one right, that was my main concern, and we've got that one right now. Then we're good to go. Because then we don't, that's your main number. You don't want to number port that to your ADSL. You want to use your ISDN lines there.
Yes.
Because you get the most phone calls out of Cape Town, not Joburg. All your Joburg calls are going to be routed, all these calls are going to be routed this way now via the Switch Telecom network. So if anything, that won't be needed. This you can keep the same. And the last thing is maybe a second ADSL, yeah.
That's not a problem because I'm in any case planning to put in a second
Yeah, but
ADSL.
if you start saving all this revenue, I mean, all that you got, well, that's fee you're still paying for. Doesn't make a difference. You put a second line in there. I don't know if they charge you. Can't charge you the same.
No,
It's one service fee, connection fee. You can have 2 ADSLs to go to.
I can have up to 6 ADSLs on the single
One account.
On the single account.
For that 370 rand, if you start thinking how many